Well, it's going to be a bit of a weird one this week. Emily has stepped out to take a break for the week, and Gar is having tech issues.
It's okay, because we have a shining knight to help us at our darkest hour.
Behold!
I was about to say, that's
here.
Welcome.
Ichi, do you want to harmonicize this into the roll call? Beautiful.
That's harmonica for cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Show running super savant.
Level up.
Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster, Robolane.
Armed with bad puns and positive reinforcements. Nightcaster, Sir Gary the Lost.
Casting, criticism, comedy, chaos.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
On air.
Welcome, one and all, to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 423. Now it's episode Gastrodon.
Yay. Mastodon those gastrodons. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Gastrodon Brothers?
Whoa!
Whoa! Anyways, welcome. If you happen to be tuning in for the first time, thank you for checking us out. We are a bunch of casters who get together every... Yeah, sure. Whatever. They can't all be jokes. They can't all be good. We all get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing.
We're a bunch of funky modes that get together every week.
Sure.
So awesome news. What just came in today?
My harmonica?
I got. Well, yes, but also my figure arts of Zenkaiser. So I can't wait to open it and look at it, and then put it back in its box and not take it out till I move somewhere else. Well, dude, I'm not risking fucking this thing falling over and breaking those antenna. Fuck that.
Then they'll make me
By the time you do
Zenkaiser.
that, he'll be appropriately. By the time you do that, he'll be appropriately Zenkaiser Black.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I also have Zenkaiser Black on the way, so because I actually found it for under $100, so I was really happy.
All right.
Yeah.
So, this week we are discussing episode 21 of Kamen Rider Geats, episode 47 of Donbrothers, and our future topic for the week is episode 5 and 6 of Fuuto PI.
Which continues to just be animation peakness.
I honestly forgot it existed. I've watched a couple episodes ahead, but that was like months ago. I need to finish the show.
I mean, the last two things I watched were clips of Excel henching and Double Extreme, which Double Extreme was, woo! That was epic.
I should hope so. It's the fucking final form.
Yeah, I heard that like fucking orchestrated chime at the end, and I was like, yeah, buddy.
They saved the best animation for that
one. All right, you need to put that away.
I'm gonna keep trying.
I know.
So yeah, we were talking about this beforehand. I pulled a lane and made an impulse buy of a harmonica randomly. You're not the only one with shiny object syndrome.
Just fucking, he said, get spoked on a hat.
So for viewers watching this, I will explain this joke when we get to Geats.
All right.
All right. Well, before we get into the episodes, it's time for news mode.
News mode. Chronicle, put that away.
First on the news docket, we have an update on unequivocally the hottest woman in all of Sentai, Yodana. That's going to generate some comments.
I like her.
Yeah.
Yodana 3.
Yes, they're doing Yodana 3, Yodana's Valentine.
Featuring blonde Tomitomo.
He's finally embraced his yellowness. Man, does he look like a fuck boy.
Whoa!
Oh, damn.
It looks like he belongs in like 1990.
He looks like a K-pop.
He looks like he just he looks like he just finished playing Hi-Fi Rush.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so this third installment of the Yodana spin-off takes place during Valentine's Day as Yodana returns to the human world to learn about love by borrowing a certain person's body.
Whose?
Let's see. Joining the cast, Tomitomo, Hinami Mori from who is in Zenkaiger as Miko and will serve as Yodana's partner in this sequel. Hinami Mori. She was someone in Zenkaiger. I don't know who.
Oh, and this special is going to be directed by none other than Koichi Sakamoto.
So explosions.
Yeah, she was Flint.
So the action's going to be great.
Oh, that's Flint? Oh, fuck. I reckon
Flint.
now. So she's partnering up with Flint now.
Oh, that is-
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. It's Flint. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
This is written by Tete Inoue, premiering March 5th on the Toei Tokusatsu fan club, and the trailer will be released on Valentine's Day.
No shit.
So they're not
Of course.
releasing the Valentine's Day special till March? Odd move.
Yeah.
Because, you know, logic.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Next. So with the announcement, or rather in episode reveal, I guess, of Kamen Rider Gazer, they have updated the listing for the upcoming Vision Driver to show that it can in fact do both Glare and Gazer.
Yeah, but I saw it. Apparently, you have to tap it twice to fucking
Which
access Gazer,
he
and I'm
doesn't
like,
do in the
that's
show.
stupid. No, because it scans their fingerprint.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's silly. I think it should have just
It's
been
minor. I don't care
I
that.
thought it would be like hold to press to switch to Gazer.
I'm Mr. Belt Mechanics and it doesn't bother me. But yeah, but they could have easily had it like, you know how like the on-off switch on toys sometimes has two modes?
Yeah.
Like you could have like move it left to switch to Glare or right to switch to Gazer. You know, they could have done something like that.
Honestly, I think they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have done like the whole fingerprint scan thing. It should have just like you press the top, it says log in, and then you use a Gazer card or
A Glare card.
Glare card.
That's exactly what I thought they were gonna do, and that would have been cooler because then you could have like, oh, and you have both cards, you collect them, you know.
And then like Geats gets his hands on the belt, and then he uses fucking Geats card.
Yeah.
But no, we just get two different sounds in one card.
What's funny is the advertising for this this update for the Vision Driver misspelled Gazer. It's spelled it Gaizer, even though on TV Asahi's website it's spelled the correct way, Gazer.
Why is it always the Gold Riders? They can't get their fucking names right.
I was gonna say it's another Gord
spelling is
drive.
hard. Oh god, not the Gord.
Yep. I was gonna say, yeah, Geats has been misspelling rider names. Not the first time.
Nadge Sparrow.
Isn't that actually what it is? Isn't it Nadge Sparrow?
It's Nadge Sparrow.
Yeah, but we've been saying Nudge.
That's because I hate him. I made making fun of him.
Orb, shut up.
But
Punk Jack is another example. There was Pank Jack.
Like the belt looks cool, but I'm not interested in it.
I will say, on a technical level, I'm impressed by what they're doing here because clearly this is like the next step after the Demon's Driver and Deathstream Driver. And by the way, my Deathstream Driver finally arrived this week.
How is
You lucky bastard.
Seeing it in real life is a completely different experience than seeing it in the video. It does not do it justice. I legit sat there hypnotized by the pretty colors.
Yeah, man. That's why I love my Demon's Driver. It's
quick question. Do you recommend the stream over Demon's Driver?
Oh, it's literally two riders in one. Why wouldn't you? It's also the Veil Driver.
Yeah.
And you ordered the Toys R Us stamp?
I ordered the Toy Saurus stamp.
That's cool.
Thank you for sharing my photo, Decker.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily, that you're missing your favorite Pokemon.
Yeah. But yeah, I got, since I pre-ordered it right away, I also got the Komodo Dragon Vice stamp, which I'm going to be gifting to Gar since it's the Ryuki stamp and he's the Ryuki boy.
Yeah. I love how aggressively you stamped Holy Wing on it when you were posting your videos.
I had to apply force because I wasn't holding the belt with the other hand. I was holding my phone. So I had to make sure it like landed, you know. All right. Anyways, so yeah, the Vision Driver, I think on a technical level is very cool what it's doing. It's just neither of those rider suits are my jam.
I mean, Gazers is more for me than Glare, but
by far. But like,
but I just don't. I just don't care about buying like a $250 belt, and then
yeah. By the way,
I don't like that it's a nice suit, but it has like a purple and red belt that bugs me.
So yeah, the item is premium Bandai web exclusive, 13,750 yen. So in the area of like 150.
Well,
releasing in July.
Like 200, 250.
It depends on your retailer.
Yeah, well, when I bought the Demon's Driver, it was like $200. So
yeah.
So yeah, cool. We're gonna release the belt after we're completely done with this belt system.
Man, after Revice ended, I kept wearing my Demon's Driver and just kept recreating the George henshin because I still stand that as my favorite henshin in the entire show.
So this is interesting. The article mentions that there are 37 LEDs in the middle front of the belt and 14 LEDs on the side for the length of the eyes.
So more than Demon's Driver?
I think so. It makes sense. It would be like the next step in that. I really like how they're like exploring the technology with these rider belts, making them more, having more features.
64, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So this is
so good.
So this is 51. So yeah, less, I guess. All right. So yeah, very cool. Next, we have an update on the Hurricaneger 20th anniversary film.
Oh boy.
So it's Hurricaneger de Gozaru Shushuto 20th anniversary. They've unveiled the trailer as well as additional cast members.
So I was talking to Kevin about Hurricaneger too because he really likes Hurricaneger. So I was like, yeah, they're getting like a 20 years special, and he's like, 20 years? What happened to the 10-year one? I was like, that was 10 years ago. Was it? And I'm like, yeah, Kevin. He's like, whoa. Oh, I don't like the hair. I don't like the hair.
It was 10 years ago. What?
What? Oh, I don't like the hair on that helmet. It's so bad.
Yeah, no, I don't like hair
I get the significance behind it, but like,
All right, so joining the film's cast are Hana Hizuki, who was in Princess Maison as Oiranda, Kenji Nomura, who was in One Piece as Aonja, Taiki Matsuno, who played Shurikenger in Hurricaneger, will play a new character named Toshiyuki Nagao, a man who serves Hinata Mugensai, so probably Shurikenger's ancestor. So written by Keiko Tani, directed by Katsuya Watanabe, the same person who directed the Hurricaneger 10 Years movie. Consistency is always appreciated.
Oh yeah.
Limited theatrical release June 16th, releasing on Blu-ray and DVD October 25th, and of course the special edition Blu-ray and DVD set will include the new Superform medal, the Oedo medal, if you can tolerate that hair.
I can't. No, thank you.
All right, next, regarding the SD Shin Kamen Rider Rumble game, they have revealed the release date of the English language version, which is being put out in Southeast Asian territories.
Oh boy.
It is releasing April 27th, a month after its Japanese release on March 23rd. So if you want to play the game in English, you gotta wait a little longer. Yeah, we talked about the content of the game previously, so yeah, pretty cool. Oh, Jerry needs to be unmuted. Hold on. There we go.
Sorry, my app glitched on me for a second.
All right.
All good.
All right, moving on. I didn't get an actual news article for this, but I saw postings for the Shin Kamen Rider Ichigo and Nigo Typhoon belts.
These look pretty dope.
Yeah, actually, these are pretty awesome.
Getting retail releases.
Yeah, they're not premium Bandai. Looks like full payment amount, at least on Tokollectibles, is $75 each, which is not terrible.
Yeah, but you know that they're going to make CSMs of them down the road.
Probably.
Of course.
And those will be fucking phenomenal.
The
I
Ichigo
believe
one
it
is
said we're getting both DX and Legends versions.
the Ichigo one is silver, and the Nigo one is red. Their sounds will probably be identical, so it's more of a pick your flavor.
I mean, I'm a Nigo fan, so
Yeah. So let's see. It doesn't say when they're coming out.
It's just like it's
no.
kind of like a more like real like modern story of Kamen Rider.
They're releasing in March, actually, according to this website. So yeah, you
like
can pre-order them now.
Because like Shin Godzilla was like, what if Godzilla showed up in modern day? Shin Ultraman was what if Ultraman showed up in modern day? So I'm assuming Shin Kamen Rider is Kamen Rider in modern day, like the original 1971 story in modern day.
What if Hongo was one of us?
Well,
yeah, it's a modern day.
It's a given. Once it comes out, we'll definitely talk about it on the show.
Yeah. All right.
It's a movie.
Next, we have more info on the upcoming SH Figure Arts renewal of Gokai Red. I believe we talked about this previously, but now we have more information.
This thing is beautiful.
God, it looks so fucking good.
The wallpaper they showed of it with the fucking final wave attack is so cool.
He even has the fucking hand when he does like this gesture, like the let's make a show of it. Oh
yeah.
My god. Wow.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, look at that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
All right, so the item is 145 millimeters tall, comes with the Gokai Saber, gun, mobilates, open and closed, 3 ranger keys in different phases, interchangeable hands, then the keys can be inserted into the weapons. That's cool.
Wow.
Be very careful so you don't lose them.
Yeah, or break them. 9350 yen, releasing in June.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Like I want this, like, and then get like a renewal decade figure and just have them clashing.
That'd be cool.
Oh, I love Superhero Tyson.
They need to do a Bosco.
Bosco with an actual like movable figure art Sally. Yeah, they did a Bosco figure art, but then it came with a Sally that was just a 0, so it didn't move.
I would be amazed if they actually put out a proper Sally figure.
Yo, Sally against fucking Sour Brother, who'd win?
Sally Brother?
Yeah, Sally Brother.
Someone's
gonna shop that.
Wasn't Sally a female though? So it would be Sally's sister.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sally's
fuck
sister.
it. No, someone take Sour Brother and turn it into Sally Brother.
Oh god.
Sally's sister.
What curse did I bring?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of pirates, the Gear Delinger Memorial Edition.
I gotta say, I think that's pretty cool. I'm happy that this is getting like a proper 1-to-1 scale size.
I still don't like it.
I just really love hearing Tomokazu Seki just yell out "Yo-ho." That's just amazing. Also,
Yeah,
it comes with 2 Kaiser Flint.
Yep.
Oh boy.
2 Kaiser gear, 2 Kai Flint gear, and Ricky and Gatanner.
Good old Ricky and Karen.
Ore wa Kaizoku.
Yeah, it has that song.
No, don't open those memories again. No.
Yo-ho-hoy!
Yo-ho-hoy!
So anyway, it has most of the functions of the previously released DX version. It's 130% the size of the DX toy.
I love it's like specifically 130% larger.
Thanks to the new parts, they were able to cover the screw holes that the DX version has.
Ah, yes. What we really needed.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. We made it.
You know what they have to do next.
We made it bigger so we covered up our fucky wuckies.
Oh yeah, they'll do Stacy's. They'll probably
exactly.
If they do a Memorial Gear to Zinger, I will buy it. Toei, are you listening?
Do it. You cowards.
That's the one thing Zenkaiser did that I was interested in.
Right.
Memorial Gear to Zinger, Blaze.
Yeah, no, they did a DX one, but we need a Memorial one.
All right. They made some updates.
Oh, they did. That's right.
Oh fuck! I must have blacked it out.
Yeah.
Great, we made a fucky wucky.
Well, what else is new? Anyway, so they made some updates to this thing's playability by adding in a sensor. Every time you hit the steering wheel, it makes its corresponding sound. So I guess that just means the tambourine works.
Oh, you can dance with this bad boy now.
I mean, if I was more like physically mobile, I would be able. I would want to do like Zox's full henshin dance because
it has a dialogue button and a BGM button. The dialogue button plays lines from all 4 of them.
Remember when he had like the wooden one and he just was doing the dance, like the whole transformation, but it wasn't working.
Oh, the little like Kodama.
It was just awkward silence.
In addition, it also includes lines from Kaito and Stacy for some fucking reason.
Yeah, probably like when they interacted with Zox.
Yeah.
So
this item also comes with a Zox mode and a Flint mode. What the fuck does that mean?
Probably
Because
what you used in the stage show.
Yeah, so probably so you can use 2 Kaiser Flint and then it has Flint
with
dialogue.
it says with functions similar to the DX version. Item comes with 4 BGMs: Taioreru Aniki, Tenka Gomen no Otachi Mowari, Kaizoku no Uta, and Oretachi Futago no Debanda. So 4 different background insert themes.
Yeah,
there it is.
There it is. Sally's sister.
Sally's sister.
You're welcome, everyone.
Wow. Premium Bandai Web exclusive, 19,800 yen, releasing in July.
Oh, Decker does not like that.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry, Decker.
All right, and in King Oger news, they have revealed the date of the press conference. It's fucking Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to us.
So, who's gonna watch your Odana trailer on Valentine's Day? Who's gonna watch the King Oger conference?
King Oger conference.
We can do both.
You could do both.
Friends can do it.
No one gets that joke.
My coworker does.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
But
good to know that I have some stuff to watch on Singles Awareness Day.
Oh.
We're so close to seeing who our new cast is and finally debunk the stupid gender debate for Papillon Oger.
And then we're gonna get Zenkaiser King.
No, you know what this is? You know what this press conference is? It's a Papillon Oger gender reveal party.
Yeah!
God damn it, Itchy.
Let's just hope it doesn't set fire to some nearby forest this time.
So the real King of Queens?
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord.
So since this is a press conference, we will likely meet the cast and the show's opening theme. I didn't even think about that until this week. I am so excited for King Oger, not just for the show, but that means more new music. Please let the music be good. Please.
Maybe we get any dance this time.
I hope so.
I mean, Ichi really liked the Kira Major ending dance.
Right?
So.
Give me something Kira Major level. That was a fucking bop.
Nothing still to this day will beat the Ninja ending for me. That song is such a bop. So fun.
I only like the Ninja ending because you see Takamaru explode into fireworks.
I don't know. The Q Ranger ending's up there.
That's also good.
Yes, the LVP ending. Absolutely.
Yup, which definitely exists.
Yup.
Don't worry, they'll probably do like the opening dance on stage like they did in the Donbrothers conference.
Oh, but then we have the Q Ranger ending, which is just god tier. Nothing beats it.
There was a commercial that was shown on Twitter earlier this week of the King like advertising the King Oger mech toy line, and I don't know if it was like the opening or like the mech insert theme, but the song that was playing in that was sounding pretty good. Oh, it's the combined jingle from the sword. That's cool. That is a good sign.
Yeah.
I like the Ghost Ager opening because it sounds like a shonen anime.
Yeah,
it's great.
But
all right, so hopes are high for King Oger, and our last. Sorry,
get hyped.
Yeah,
I was like, get hyped. We're about to see our buggy kings and queens.
Yeah, and put out on Twitter earlier, just before this recording, was a Donbrothers update. Apparently, the actor who plays Kamen Rider Kaiza is going to be a member of the Nouto Council.
Okay.
The person on the right looks...
John sandwich.
The person on the right looks familiar too, but I can't place who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Osamaki.
Yeah.
So he's the one who threw the sandwich, who got the sandwich thrown on him.
Is he?
Okay.
I feel like those were different people. I feel like if that was Kusaka, I would have recognized him. I think these are just other members of the same council.
Okay.
Didn't they have their voices disguised?
They were wearing masks too.
But they looked way older.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch that footage. Anyways, that's the news.
Yay!
Yay.
All right, let us
and toys.
Let us get into Geats. Woo!
Well, they did it again.
I can't fucking believe they bamboozled us again.
First, we all thought it was fucking Sparrow. Then we fucking all thought it was Ace. Then we found out it was Lopo. But no, it was fucking Nago.
They faked us out, you fuckers.
I never once suspected Neon was Zastar.
See, this is the thing. They predicted our thought patterns. They completely played us the entire time.
Yeah, no, way to go.
I love how we ignore the fact that we literally begin the episode with, I guess, a camera crew going to the Yamato greenhouse to interview Michinaga, and he just basically told them to fuck off.
No, that was just Baroba on her fucking iPad. She was...
Well, regardless, the message was still Michinaga telling them to fuck off.
Well, I feel like the subbers took some liberties, but effectively.
True.
But just, who gives a shit?
And yeah, this episode started with a huge fucking plot bomb. So apparently the DGP have some sort of creation goddess with somewhere within them, and that's the power they've been using to remake the world after every game.
And
I wonder who the fuck that could be.
Totally not Ace's
mom. Definitely not.
Sorry
for speaking so close.
Okay, this may just be me, but I had this weird theory in mind where Ace was like a wish that Mitsume had to have a son.
Ace's mom has got it going on.
God damn it, Midas.
Baby, can't you see? This is not the world for me.
I thought you were gonna go, baby, can't you see? You must win the DGP.
I know I might be wrong, but I gotta find Ace's mom. There.
That's good.
Yeah, and the plot twist of the century, our favorite character, Nat Sparrow, came back.
Oh boy, because everyone wanted him to come back.
Yeah, and apparently they're starting like an anti-Kamen Rider guerrilla squad, and I'm like, I'm all for it. Definitely. Maybe we'll get to Pan!
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh, yo! The guy who wants to kill all of humanity? Of course!
What if they recruit all the previous players?
I can't
get your wish! You might get the diabolical panda boy!
I can't pretend he wouldn't be a good fit for them.
Yeah. No.
And I'm curious on who this surprise person that Baroba knows to get his ID core back.
Oh yeah, because Baroba mentioned she had connections, so
yeah, she had some like secret connection. I'm like,
I assume she just meant Archie because like he's the one who gets all the ID cores.
That's what I was thinking.
He gets the cracked ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know what happens to the retired ones.
So the A plot for this episode is we are continuing the Fruit Time Bomb game, but instead it is Sae's family who's tied up by a 3-wire melon bomb. So they need to stop it before it goes melon sparking. I
mean, almost did.
How long were you sitting on that, Itchy?
Just when I rewatched the episode earlier today.
Oh, you want me to trigger Ichi's PTSD for something?
Oh God.
So remember playing Batride more and you'd always use fucking Zangetsu Shin and he would just keep fucking blaring that shotgun.
Oh no! I forgot about that!
And it begins.
Ah!
Oh god.
Yeah, I think it was like you and David were like so fucking pissed off about that.
I won't lie, when that fruit was about to go off and then you see like it like whips out more wires and ties up Sae, there were in fact a couple of seconds where I thought, oh my god, they're going to kill her off.
Yeah.
But
because like it grabbed Lopo and I was like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
We're getting a little close. We're getting a little close to hentai territory, folks.
Yep. Just the fact that, like, no, earlier when Geats and Tekken were stopping bombs from hitting civilians, which was a secret mission, by the way.
I love that Geats went and ganked Keiwa's secret mission.
What a asshole.
He literally stole.
And even though it was Geats who did it, the boxes that showed up were still Tycoon boxes, but Geats goes ahead and steals boost anyway.
Because Kekura sent them.
Yeah, Kekura was like, no, you dumb fucking bastard!
Stop letting the fox steal the loot!
So yeah, Geats yoinks boost, which leaves Tycoon, fever.
Good. It's good to see they remembered the fever buckle exists. But I love Kekura because it feels like he and like the other audience members are like, they feel like people yelling when a fucking sports team misses a goal or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, I also loved when Lopo ran up to fucking KO and was just like, give me back the zombie buckle right now. And he's like, okay, go.
He's like, okay, here, don't hurt me.
I mean,
don't kill me.
I mean, Keiwa should have returned it right away, so that's on him for not doing that.
No, he's evil. He's evil now.
But I gotta say, like, the way Geats just, like, beans one of the Jamato with the box was so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
So yes, Buffa shows up and steals the zombie buckle back from Lopo after she gets it back from Keiwa.
Oh yeah. I love that Buffa like beats the fucking shit out of her and she's like, I'm just trying to save my family. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, way to state a character. Like, he doesn't care. He's going what he's there for.
I'd call this a full heel turn, but he was always the heel.
Yeah.
It's like a deeper heel turn.
It's like a dig in. I don't know wrestling terminology. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Ace has Neon introduce him to Niram so they can discuss Buffa, and I fucking love this scene.
Yep.
And here's where we start getting some more information, where Ace claims that Niram is not from this era. I had to listen real carefully to the dialogue because at first I thought he meant dimension, which would be the word jigen, because he called them dimension hopping tourists, and he does say the word jigen. But then when he claims that Niram is not from this era, he says the word jidai, which does mean time period. So are these people from different dimensions and from different time periods?
My first thought was he's immortal like Ace.
He does kind of dress like he's from like looks like the 20s or 30s.
Yeah,
so.
He dresses like a doctor. As in Doctor Who.
Yeah, he does look kind of dressed like the Doctor.
Do we just want to go ahead and get to the meat and potatoes of this episode?
Well, we'll get there. There's a lot to unpack here. And one thing that is interesting that Niram says is that Ace has won every game since the genesis of the games. So that means not only has Ace been playing and winning for about 2,000 years, that's when the game started. Ace was there for the first DGP. That I'm looking forward to hearing more about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next we see that Neon and Sai find the base where the Jamato are sending out the fruit from. And then she and Neon talk about the Disaster card. And why the fuck are the subbers still misspelling it?
I don't know.
But I will give it this. I do like how they focus on the connection between Sai and Neon.
You know what? Even though Sai was basically booted off this episode, I have to say, I think these are some very well-written female characters.
Exactly.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying this because we share a Rider basis. I think she's a great character, despite we've had very little of her.
Yeah. I definitely hope that we will see more of Lopo in the future, now that we know that she's going to survive this.
Like, going on ahead, she takes Fever from Kawa, gets Boost, and just her and Ace go to town on these Yamatos.
What I don't get about that scene is why Geats decides to remove Magnum and go just Boost.
I don't know.
Because he's Ace, that's why. He's like, I'll show you how to use Boost, bitch.
And oh god. We don't need another John and Aguilera situation.
Yeah.
And they both do a finisher. And they just cut to Neon and Kawa gets pegged by Boost.
Oh, that's so good. It's funny every fucking time.
Oh, every time.
In fact, I think this one's the funniest just because of how, like, abrupt it is, and Kay was just fucking downed.
It's out of left field where Boost came from.
I also, Midas in our chat is saying, I also like to imagine that is influenced by Kekera just to express his frustration. Fucked up!
Just cut to the dimension room with the statue in front of like a control console.
He's got like a little arcade stick.
You don't quote me on that.
I don't know what he said, but I'm not going to click on that.
It's Kayla gets pegged.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. The feature of the episode, unquestionably, is the debut of Kamen Rider Gazer, and oh my god, does he leave a first impression?
No, this man literally is like debut Thouser energy.
And I mentioned a little joke I made before the episode started. So earlier this week, the fight scene was posted. I watched the clip.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a funny, I guess someone dubbed it with funny, like, fight game dialogue. And my response was, Niram would be the kind of guy who would do this. Get smoked.
Get smoked.
That's effectively what he did.
Because he's styled all over Buffa.
He's styling all over his balls!
No, and then Michinaga.
Where'd he pull that napkin from?
It's the handkerchief.
You know what I mean?
His handkerchief dimension.
I have to say, his henshin was so fucking badass. The pose, the chime, oh my god, what a fucking boss!
He finishes his henshin, and then he just puts his hands behind his back, and I'm like, fuck, now I really love you, because I like that pose.
And I love that he has 5 eyes compared to Glaire's 3. He's got 2 more in his knees.
Big floppy knees.
Glaire had that too.
No, but he only used 3 of them. I don't think he ever used
3.
Yeah. But yeah,
and
so
he's taking barriers with them.
Gazer, I fucking love it. He uses his eyes to like generate shields and even puts one on top of him so that Buffer literally fucking spills off of it. That must have been so complicated to shoot. Holy fuck.
Like, Degger posted the image, but that first one where it looks like he's like having like these chain-looking wings, that's like he's about to perform the Hammer of Dawn on him.
Oh my god, the fucking symbolism when he flies up and the wings and his Hisatsu. Oh my god, like, I don't think I've seen a stylish debut henshin like this in some time.
No, and then Michinaga does the big brain thing. Because he knows this Hisatsu is gonna fucking kill him, he fucking puts on the zombie buckle so he fucking tanks it and he survives it. I'm like, wow, what a genius.
Yeah.
Not yet,
And now this is how we know that Michinaga is not dying anytime soon, because anytime he's about to, he just uses the zombie buckle.
Yeah, that's what I got it.
Like, calling it now. At the end, Lord Buffa.
Yep.
Oh.
I
love Buffa.
Wow.
Man.
Okay, so yes, amazing debut from Kamen Rider Gazer. I hope we can see much more of that. I will say, even though he is a man who is producing what is effectively a reality show, I'm starting to become a little concerned by how often he uses the word reality when talking about the world of the show. I'm starting to get a little suspicious.
Maybe the world they all live in, it doesn't actually exist.
Right? Like, is it one of those stories? Like I've been saying Donbrothers is, but probably isn't.
No! That's why they're able to change the world into whatever they want. It's a simulation. It's not real. It's the Matrix.
The goddess of creation is the admin.
It's a computer.
Could you fucking imagine if it was
Ace's mom is going to be a fucking supercomputer.
another fucking digital isekai?
Fucking AI who projects to be a woman that looks like Ace thinks is his mom. Yeah, no, that's why they're able to change the world into whatever the fuck you want. It's not real. It doesn't exist.
Ace is the player character.
No, his mom. When the DGP, Ace, hi, mother.
Masa.
Ace is basically fucking Lord Momonga.
Oh god.
Rihanna's illusion, the universal hologram, bye, gold, bye.
Anyways, that's it. We just solved the biggest plot twist of the show.
I
The
swear
world
to
they
God.
live in does not exist.
I swear to God, if it's a digital isekai, I might be angry. Even though I usually love those stories.
If that's true, I'm gonna flip a table.
No, and then we have that.
Next week, Chiram is gonna be Glare, and he's dancing.
Yeah.
He's doing the worm. Also, apparently, Decker pointed out, or someone did, that like he's wearing like a bunch of tape on the suit, like on different parts of the suit
to like cover the portions from getting scratched.
Yeah, so the paint doesn't get scratched.
And he apparently has minor detail differences to his version.
Yes, there's like some like glitchy looking effects on his. It is digital.
Like, glitchy pink details.
That's it. We literally figured it out, guys.
God damn it.
Lane, you just pulled a Pepe Silva.
I don't want this to be right, but it's possible.
It's not real. None of it's real.
I don't know. I'd still like to lean on what Ace was talking about, how they're from quote unquote another era. But then you think about the fact that the DGP is 2,000 years old. So technically, yes, Ace and all the DGP staff are from quote unquote another era, the 2,000 years ago when the DGP started. So it's not as big of a surprise as they seem to be framing
that's a better
it.
look at the differences between Girori's and Chiram's glare.
Oh, yeah, he's got the white accents.
Some white, some pink.
I like it. I actually like the new one better.
I do too.
Considering it's like an eye motif, there being more white makes sense. You know? Alright, so the episode ends with Neon saying she's not going to hold back anymore, and she only has to get one more member expelled in order to swipe in and get the imposter win.
Yeah.
She's going to get found out, ain't she?
Yeah, Saya basically outs herself and gets herself voted off so that Neon can go and find her own happiness, because Saya decides she can just support her family the way she is.
I want Time Fire to be a rider already.
I mean, hey, if this whole thing with the fucking gun that John was using and the rumors of supporter riders being a thing, it very well could be.
No, but I want Neon's dad to be fucking Glare Gazer. To be amazing. I want to see him wield this fucking belt.
Maybe he gets a promotion later. I don't know.
Like he
time.
takes over as the game master or producer.
It just cheats so Neon wins.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. So yes.
Deckers is so pissed.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, take us in.
Donbrothers. What the fuck?
I really hate to admit it, but it's another banger episode. I hate that this show is secretly genius. They're doing it. They're converting me.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
We've been trying to tell you this whole time.
No. Stop making me like Donbrothers.
God tier fucking writing, God tier show. But the best thing is, I should have been mad about this, but I'm not, because it's part of the fucking joke of the show. So fucking Soda's fucking looks up at Kaido and just goes, "Okay, seriously, who the fuck are you? What's your fucking deal? What makes you like? Are you someone special?" And Kaido just goes, "I am something special.
Yes, okay. There are still some questions that are not answered. We still don't know we still don't know what's up with Kaito, and they still haven't answered for all the fucking warp doors and bounce pads. There are still unanswered questions, so I'm not completely converted yet. That said, I cannot articulate how joyous my scream was when Kijino finally realized that he married a monster.
No, and it's thanks to because Taro said it, and like he calls him a liar, and they're all like, dude, Taro can't lie. And that's when it just fucking dawned on him.
It finally sinks into his thick, fuzzy fucking skull. You fucked the monster.
Then we go to a wedding sequence with Nouto in a dress.
That I was just chuckling so hard. I was like, oh my god, the kissy face he's making.
But before all that happens, I just love, like, in terms of the whole setup in general, I love that Kijino and Tsubasa are literally at the kids' table. The adults are talking.
Well, yeah, the CGI Rangers get the backseat.
The CGI Rangers get the kids' table.
Yep.
And then just Haruka brings the fact that are you in that phase where you hate everything? Yes, I am.
Someone's being a grumpy pants.
Also, Haruka also had the strange abnormal ability to think in front of the microphone she had, and her thoughts projected out loud.
Haruka has always broken the fourth wall the entire show, and they just take it to the nth degree this episode. Sonoroku triggered a fucking sitcom laugh track. What the fuck?
It's amazing.
Everybody loves Sonoroku.
Okay, so we have to talk about the three of them. So they're trying to like get the Donbrothers and the Nouto out. So they're just like they're causing commotion and stuff. And so like Sodashi, he just starts like doing stuff, and then like the chicks just goes, "Fuck, he's fucking insane." Like,
no, I fucking love it. They all start talking about each other behind each other's backs, but I was so disappointed because they didn't do it a third time with Sonoroku. Sonoshi does his shit, and the other two are like, man, he's annoying, he's weird. What? Then they do it a second time with Sonogo, and they're like, man, I wouldn't want to hang out with her unless we work together. And I was expecting them to do it a third time with Sonoroku, but they didn't, and I was so mad.
Because also based on like their little traits. Sonoshi's cleanliness. Sonogo's vanity. Sonoroku's I'm freaking jacked.
No, but and also the funny shit. There's so much good this episode. Sonogo just starts walking up to random dudes. Who is the fairest in all the land? First guy takes more than 3 seconds. You took too long to answer. Get deleted. Goes up to the second guy. Who is the fairest in all the land? You? Don't point at the obvious. Yeet. I'm like, well, what do you want? What is the correct answer in this scenario? Oh my fucking god!
The best was when they're like voting, and they come in, and it's like, hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're voting to see if like the Nouto should join, like these guys should join the Donbrothers. All right, well let's all vote again. Boom, 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 boom. All right, they win. They're joining.
No one recognizes your authority in this vote.
Can we briefly mention the fact that Kaido brought up the Kibi points Tsubasa used?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
After
so
that,
good.
I was just thinking this. You can use your points to bring back the dead. Not a pretty picture.
I don't like doing it. And then Sononi goes full fucking uwu for Tsubasa.
And then she mouths
ignores her.
Like, she mouths thank you. Invisible lettering. Flies it to Inuzuka. And he gives it the coldest of shoulders.
I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm happy Tsubasa got back together with Natsumi, I feel real bad for Sononi in this episode.
Same.
She got so like weirdly adorable, and I am unsettled by that.
I want an Inu brother v Cinema, and it's just him being with both of them
in a fucking throuple.
It's like a date movie, romantic comedy of just him trying to balance his life with these two women.
So which one's Betty and which one's Veronica? I say as if I don't know the obvious answer of Natsumi is Betty and Sononi is Veronica.
Exactly. This needs to happen. And Kichino's just watching them from afar, being internally pissed and jealous.
Why didn't we get that for the Valentine's Day special?
Yeah.
I love how we just ignored the fact that Jin literally walked into the cafe.
Jin just walks out of his fucking interdimensional prison and no one questions it. And the best part about that was as he sits down, there's already a mic for him at the table. No explanation.
Also, Taro like orders him his tea and prepares it for him.
He knows what Daddy likes.
But then Kaido shows up again and like Jin
True
just
hero!
goes, True hero! And I'm like, oh, okay, so...
Wait, hold on. Was that the name on his photo book?
Yeah.
I think that's one of them.
That's why. I was wondering, is there something actually here, or is he just like, the idol from the photo book?
I did not realize...
Legend hero.
I did not realize how many faces this guy was making. Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, he's well emoted.
Okay, like... there already being a mic on the table for Jin as he sits down is the correct kind of completely random, unexplained bullshit that I will accept from this show. All season long, there's been so much random, unexplained bullshit of the wrong type that just leaves me asking questions. But when you do it like this for a gag, it's fucking brilliant.
Yep.
This show waited so long to show us how secretly brilliant it is, and I hate that.
Heck, like last episode when Sonoi's in the forest, you're thinking, how'd he get there? He goes to Jin in his prison. It's like, I need to go to the Ring of Forgiveness. Okay, pulls a button out of his pocket, presses it, and there it goes.
Which looks like the button you'd push to set off a fucking nuke, by the way.
I think that should have ended with just him going, visiting hours are now over, and then he just presses the button and just sends him to the forest.
It should have been a fucking trapdoor.
Oh, did we forget that there's a Hitotsuki this episode? No, there's two of them.
The last two that we haven't had, and it's a pair of quarreling lovers.
Okay, so the girl, she was here before. She was Jockey.
Okay.
And she somehow, when Shinosuke, the boyfriend, looks at Sononi, he's thinking, oh, two beautiful women. Her response was, I can hear your thoughts.
Wow. Oh yeah, I also want to say, wait, shouldn't Jiro be here? He's busy.
Crippling loneliness.
he's going through a character arc.
Yeah, we'll see him in the last episode.
Yeah, well, we'll see him next episode. He's apparently fusing with his wolf self or tiger or whatever.
I was talking about Murasame.
oh yeah, he's a thing, isn't he?
Yeah, the ranger they couldn't figure out what to fucking do with.
Yeah. Oh, and the girlfriend becomes Dengeki Taiki, which is Change Man, and the guy becomes Sakaiki, which is Battle Fever J.
Yep. So so this is all of the Sentai up till now. Finally, we have Hitotsuki for.
We just need Denkaiger and Donbrothers.
Yep.
Of course, the last two are the two most recent Sentai.
Yep. So Kaito comes back out and finds everyone gone, which was a good bit.
With the strawberry parfait.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's like so shocked that they're gone. I was like, oh.
And then the fucking Hitotsukis just start slurping up dudes. Kiji brother gets eaten, and then Taro gets eaten, and then the episode just fucking ends there.
Dun dun dun, brothers.
Wait, is that the King Oger Hitotsuki?
Yes.
And apparently,
oh my god!
Apparently, it's the
Guess who it is?
Look who it is!
It's the Weeb Ninja again.
It's the ninja.
It's Naru.
Which lines up perfectly with the line that describes this episode in a nutshell. The rule of 3: you do the gags 3 times, and then the 4th time you mix it up. This show is so fucking brilliant. I can't believe it.
Yeah, apparently we're getting Episode 49.
Yep. I just love that he's dressed like a hobo and then he just has a crown.
Well, yeah, he probably like, because like, wasn't he living with his mother?
Yeah, she probably kicked him out.
Probably kicked him out.
On like his like little farm.
Oh my god.
He's the king of farmers.
Oh, so yeah, I don't know if we said it, but the whole point of the fucking episode is this meeting that they're having to decide if the Nouto are joining the Donbrothers.
I mean, I want to.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love it.
Same.
You know what would be amazing? They'll never do it, but if they're like quote unquote joining the Donbrothers, it would be hilarious if they got like Dawn Blaster versions of their powers.
Like, Don Sonoy, Don Sononi,
Yeah.
Don Rosa.
No, like Sonoy brother maybe? Or no, are they Dawn Clan? No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Yeah, so they wouldn't be
There's
Dawn.
no-
It would be like
Sonoy brother.
Sonoi brother, Sonoi sister, Sonoza brother.
Even, I guess.
Yes, also, Midas mentioned, while Jin was around, he made a mention of like, so do you guys realize that among your team this whole time has been Oni's sister, who is based on the villain from the Momotaro story? And half the fandom was thinking, oh no, is it going to turn out that Oni's sister is the final boss? But no, Jin was just making an allegory of people who are enemies before can become friends, which is actually a really nice point to make.
God, this episode was so good.
Yeah. I gotta say, these last few episodes are really making up for what we've endured the rest of the year.
You know why they've also been good? No mech fights.
That is also true. That is very true.
If I had to say one thing about Donbrothers, is that the mech fights have been incredibly boring
And pointless.
Yeah.
And unexplained.
The most recent one we had was the King Oger cameo.
Remember when they had the horse?
Remember Horse Brother? Oh my god. Okay, so yes, banger episode. Let's hope the last few go out just as good, if not better. Remember Don Zenkaio? Another unexplained thing. We need to stop thinking about the things they never explained.
They're gonna save it for the Zenkaiger Donbrothers movie.
Oh god.
I remember when we thought that was the main mech, and we were like, "How's Juran gonna be in the show?"
Nope, lies.
Yep.
Just a hologram.
All lies! All right, next episode is about quote unquote the 9 Donbrothers, and Jiro, I guess, fuses with his alternate personality.
Poor Dora.
Remember how they could turn into past rangers? Also unexplained and undeveloped. Throw it away. No, we don't need to do that anymore.
Toy sales. It was just for the toys.
Ah, I knocked over shit.
Oh no!
Over my harmonica.
I don't know why I was making wild hand gestures on an audio show, but here we are.
Yeah, you're channeling Gar's energy.
That's true. Whoops.
So, with that being said, shall we go to the Windy City?
Ooh.
So yes, these are parts 2 and 3 of the Meganeura Dopant arc of Fuuto PI, the sequel anime to Kamen Rider Double.
Yes, boobs.
Yes, Tokime is fan service, and it's worse in the manga where you can actually see nipples.
Yep.
We know she's the boobs Dopant. I mean,
boobs.
for legal purposes, that was a joke.
Yeah. Oh man, I wonder if there's like those voice synthesizer, like deep fake voice apps. I wonder if there's one of Fumihiko's voice that we could make fake Gaia memory sounds with.
Oh my god.
Boobs. Yo, someone make the boobs
The
Gaia
boobs
memory.
Dopant?
No!
Yeah, boobs Dopant memory.
It's just giant.
Don't fuel the fire I create.
No, Jerry, that's
it'll
what
just
it is.
It'll just look like a reject from Ariel Monsters.
We get it. You guys love it when I'm here.
Yeah. So I the episode starts with Terry beating up thugs. Some guy who looks like Kazali with the beast memory, and he's like, "You think you're hot shit, don't you?" And Terry is like, "You triggered me. Don't question me." And then he beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, I liked in episode 6 when they had like the little like chibi anime section.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So like, what would happen if you were with like Philip? Like, you turn into like this cool, nice like red double, and then like if you used heat, you'd be like a really nice red. He just goes, "Don't question me."
Then why did you come onto this radio show?
Because he's fun. Also, I like that we kind of got an explanation as to why, even though they're married, he like calls Akiko Chief.
Yeah.
He's just because calling you anything but Chief would just be weird.
They mentioned that in the Axel movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's been fucking so long since I've watched.
Because one of the little side things was her being like, "Quit calling me Chief. Call me by my name."
Yeah. So as we learn, the Meganeura Dopant is some toxic gamer fuckboy who calls himself Murder.
Holy shit, he was the most generic, angry Japanese man in an anime fucking ever.
So his whole beef is that he thought he was such hot shit that he showed up to this fighting game tournament with modded fucking Joy-Cons and still lost to Megu in the tournament. And he wants revenge for damaging his pride.
Wait, isn't that just Xaid?
Yeah,
Wasn't that the same plot with Nico?
You're right. It's Xaid.
Oh my god.
He's pulling a Dankuroto.
I'm like, wait the fucking minute.
Except Nico's character was handled way better.
Yep.
Also, I liked when the chick just kept calling her manager Maji P. I just really liked hearing Maji P.
Yeah. Is it a reference to Yoshi P?
It could be.
And thus Megu and Maji started a new company, and it was called Square Enix.
Squaresoft. Squaresoft first.
I know.
Soft Enix. I don't know.
We don't talk about that guy who cheated Donkey Kong. The guy's a piece of fucking shit.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. I gotta say, cool moment from Shotaro where he shows up to like give Megu the encouraging speech, and then it turns out he's just been like holding it together as he just starts bleeding out.
Yeah, oh my god. I was like, this is Shotaro in a fucking nutshell.
Yep.
Like the man likes to hide. He likes to hide his weakness.
And this is also the episode where Philip learns about yaoi.
Like he needed help with that.
Apparently Akiko helped him discover it.
Yeah, like Akiko's like, it's okay that you're jealous of Shotaro, and Philip's like, that can't be it, we're both men. And Akiko with stars in her fucking eyes,
well,
men can love men. And then you cut to the end of the next episode, Shotaro, it's amazing, I've discovered the gays.
If the show didn't already fuel that fire with the shit ton of fanfics and couples cosplays,
it's real now.
God.
Also, the Dopant, he kept saying, yelling at everyone to fucking suck on his sword, and I was like, all right.
Which made it all the funnier when Fang Joker showed up and effectively went, no, in fact, it is you who will be sucking my dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance. I am sorry in advance. Who's the guy member and who's the memory slot?
Oh, that's the new top and bottom.
I'm sorry.
Yes, we got to see Fang Joker. And
what does it say? The double uses the double driver. They have 2 slots.
Whoa.
God damn it, Itchy.
The lost driver is for alone time.
Does that make the Excel? Does that make the Excel driver a vibrator?
Okay, so we need the boobs Dopant memory and the boner Dopant memory.
No! Oh god!
Hiko just go boner.
Oh god, we're such degenerates.
I'm crying.
why we have Gar here. Gar is supposed to keep us all in line.
Bringing me in is too much chaos.
The nut memory. Yeah, balls!
Oh god.
Hey, anyway, so we see the debut of Fang Joker in the anime, and of course, it's fucking Fang Joker. It's badass as shit. What more do you want?
Oh yeah.
You can't say anything else. It's badass.
They figure out how his like gravity powers work. It's just because he's flapping his rings real fast, which like seemed pretty obvious, but we have to have a character arc.
And then he calls them out because he's like, "Oh, you're an insect. You could fucking see in all directions, but you don't. You're too concentrated on looking forward."
I feel like he took way too long explaining that. He had plenty of time to look behind him after Fang Joker said, "If you had only looked behind you, you would have seen my strategy."
No, because he's that generic angry Japanese guy in all those animes that just goes Nandito!
Damn it!
No, what thing Joker should have done while he was explaining his plot? Just show the thing.
By the way,
Come back.
speaking of dick jokes, I can't believe that like after he took the pill, the new superpower that Meganeura gained was the ability to basically jizz everywhere.
Ugh.
No.
I forgot about that.
No.
He spread his babies far and wide throughout this hospital. Oh no!
Also, while like Shotaro is like napping or whatever like that, because like his mind's in Philip's body, he's like getting attacked by like little bugs, but then like the gadgets are like defending him.
Yeah,
that was cute.
Oh man. But yeah, so
and then there was a shot where like Fang Joker's like flowing in the water, and he looks like a shark in the water.
That was badass.
Dun 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 dun.
And Shotaro's like, "Whoa, easy! You might lose control." And he's like, "No, I'm good. Don't worry.
I got this, bro.
I got this, Ibo."
I always loved the shot when like Shotaro like when they first like used it for the like in the show. He like went into Philip's mind like in the Gaia library or whatever, and like it was all like burnt, like it was all fire,
ruins.
Because his brain was just so fucking enraged.
Yep,
that was great.
But yeah, so he does Fang Strizer and shreds Meganeura.
And then they call Ryu because he was also busy doing something. It's like, "Hey Ryu, are you okay?" Just him on the phone, already henshined as Excel, going, "Fucking duh." And I'm like, yeah, he's Excel, he's fine.
It's like,
he's one of my favorite writers for a goddamn reason.
I love how this is the way the show teases Excel to viewers who have not watched Double. Just like, "Oh, he is a form too?"
Yeah, and then I actually watched the Excel henshin in the because it was a clip from the anime, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that was a really good animated henshin.
Excel is fucking amazing. He's still one of my favorite writers of all time. I love him.
Yeah,
always be so cool.
And as I said earlier, that's the driver that has the vibrator in it.
Run with the dick jokes.
No, it's too easy.
I know it is, but still.
So halfway through the episode, the case is resolved, and the conversation doesn't really steer that way. But they're like, "Well, it looks like this case got resolved by Kamen Rider and the police." And I almost wanted Shotaro to ask, "Do we still get paid?" But they don't address it. And yeah, it turns out that even though Maji P has been pretty sus throughout this arc, it turns out he was just acting in Monaco's defense. In so much as he not just the monitor, he straight. It looked to me like he punched the dude, but maybe it was just the monitor. I don't know. Maybe that was their way of saying. No, there was blood on his hand. Oh, maybe it was his blood.
Yeah, it was his blood from punching a monitor.
No, yeah,
it was just.
He pulled a Daiji.
Red Harry set up.
He pulled a Daiji from that one episode of Revise.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
like
Someone post the GIF.
So the game she was like the mascot for, like what was it? Like some kind of like.
Here's the thing. It's weird because like the way they talked about it, it seemed like it was just another fucking mobile gacha game, but the actual gameplay is a straight up fighting game. So it's a mobile fighting game, which seems really weird, and I don't think a lot of players would gravitate to that, but it's Japan.
I mean,
who knows?
they did like a Mortal Kombat mobile game, and then Justice one. They did Legacy Wars is a Power Rangers fighting game. So
there's not a lot of them.
It's possible. It's just very not good.
Yeah, so it was a 2D fighter with a character gacha.
Yeah.
It's iffy. They can be iffy.
Yeah.
Should put double in it.
Well, maybe they'll add him now that he saved her.
Also, it's interesting that they're still keeping to the whole thing because, like, you know, not everyone in Fuuto knows that like Shotaro and Philip are like Kamen Riders or is double. So like they're like, yeah, the Kamen Rider saved us, and it's like, whoa, Shotaro, the Kamen Rider saved us, and it's like, yeah, that's great.
Like in the show, he's a legend.
Yeah. It's like an urban legend.
Oh, and then we saw the main guy. I forgot the Alex looking motherfucker. Yeah.
Bondo shows up and literally murders Murder.
Like what's his dopant name again?
Aurora.
Yeah, that was I could see why.
Also, the episode ended. We got to see a couple of his allies, Brachiosaurus and Scream. They look rad.
Oh my god. My favorite is Brachiosaurus.
Yeah.
I'm getting flashbacks to the Tyrannosaur one from episode 2 of the show.
No, but that one was silly looking because it was just like a giant.
It was made of junk.
Yeah.
I really hope for the Scream episodes they're gonna be like really establish like the creepy factor.
I'm imagining they will, especially since like when they showed her like hunched over sideways, they had her like fucking boobs jiggle like downwards, which was off-putting.
Oh, and then Philip also made her like a pink stack phone, which actually is pretty cool.
Yeah, and the memory gadget's just like welcome Tokime, and she's got new clothes since hers got ripped during the fight.
Arms Dopon will always be my favorite. It was cool.
Hey, Premium Bandai, when's the pink stack phone?
It's also,
give us the pink stack phone.
It's also funny because like in the first episode, this was one of these two. This was the one where Philip was like, "I can't be a woman like you," and I'm just like, "Well, not for lack of trying. You dressed up as Walker that one time."
Yep.
Oh, that clip came up on Twitter like a week ago, and I watched it, and I was like, that's so fun.
Nice.
And Akiko's just like, but I'm a girl, but you made Philip the girl and me a guy. What? And she's like questioning her entire life.
Yep, that's
all
right.
Because they focused on Philip being androgynous.
Philip is more feminine than you, Akiko. Live with it.
I mean, to quote Ichi, Philip made a convincing woman.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
It bordered on confusing.
And then we get that amazing ending theme to Fuuto PI, which fucking slaps.
Yeah.
Like I said, you get Eternal fucking singing a song, it's just instantly good. So
eternally good.
Whenever I go back to listen to them, I always listen to the ending more than the opening, despite me loving both.
Oh yeah, I love the dancing that they do, and I just like hearing him go like, "My fair lady,
the
underground."
Yeah,
so good,
so good.
Double music is just consistently great.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Double's just great. Go watch Double.
Watch it 2 times.
Yeah, I show my boss because like my boss at work's very like into anime and shit like that. So I showed him like the first Double transformation, and he's like, "This is really fucking cool." And I was like, "Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea the universe which I am a part of.
You cannot begin to comprehend our power."
Yeah.
That's kind of the same with me showing my friend 01. He's like, "This is cool." I'm like, "I know, right?"
Yep. All right. Well, that is the discussion, and that is Castranger for this week.
Well, Jerry, thank you for joining us. You're a treat as always, and you give us amazing content to, you know.
Thanks for having me, and I partially apologize for being extra horny with this episode.
We all are. It may have been amazing timing that Emily was not on this week.
She's like, no.
Blessing in disguise, I guess.
Yeah.
God, all right. Fucking just her boobs were just bleeding out of that fucking wrecked top.
No, it's like that one. Her titties were like, wow.
We all need to go to horny jail.
Well, hopefully we'll tone down the horny for next week because Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger. Next week we're talking about Precure.
Yay!
Oh yeah, no horny stuff from Precure.
The new series Hirogaru Sky Precure episodes 1 and 2 will be our topics for next week. That's right. We're fitting in a week of Precure. Are you happy?
I know Emmy will be.
I kind of want this every year, honestly.
Yeah,
Rick-Cure's good.
I'm not opposed to it.
Rick-Cure's good. Yo, fucking Rosemary was the goat of last year.
Plus, Murasame's in this season.
There is an actual adult in the new precursor. You'd be a little horny. Okay, not when Emily's around.
Just a little horny.
Precure is a very precious thing to her, and I want to keep it as innocent as possible.
Next week will be the wholesome show.
Decker, hey, yo!
Hey, yo! I watched too much Whoops.
Everyone's like, Blaze, what the fuck?
This was a good fucking episode.
Yeah, Murasame get reincarnated as a magical boy.
Magical boy, yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Mada.
I still like my joke last week. Just cure mercy.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. I also want to point out, so our Podbean website a couple of weeks ago, maybe months ago, updated the way their like themes work. So for a while, our discussion index pages were not viewable, like the things you would click on to see the lists of what shows we've talked about. As of this morning, I fixed that. So if you go to the Podbean website, castranger.podbean.com, the navigation bar at the top has a thing where it says pages. You click that and you can reach all of our side pages, which has the list of who's on the show, guests we've had, and what shows we've talked about in order of the show. So if you ever want to know what we thought about a specific movie or show or side special or indie toku piece that we've talked about, it is all in those pages. I have meticulously updated those week after week for 7 years.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate the effort.
We do. We really do.
All right. Well, thank you once again. Make sure to check that out. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store. I also want to... I said it last week, so I should do it again. I want to make sure that I am honoring our patrons, of which we have a new one this week.
Thank you.
So our current patrons are Eric Burdick, which is Armorhide, Sentai VT, and Mike Harper. These are the names on their patron accounts.
And Blaze.
Actually, Blaze is not.
What? Blaze? Stop being our patron? Wow.
Unless I'm wrong, I'm just looking at the list of patrons.
Blazy, I had to drop in college. Said, understand.
That's fine.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You've supported us plenty. Important. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Plus, you have basically
my rival is the true MVP.
Yeah. All right, so like I said, if we get a few more patrons, we got one new patron, and last week I said that if we got 5 new patrons, I would do live in-server reactions to Donbrothers. So if we get 4 more, once we get that, I will start doing live reactions to Donbrother episodes in the Discord server. And if
Come on, do it. We're at the end game.
If there's any other ideas that anyone listening would have, any ideas that would convince you to sub to our Patreon, feel free to let me know, and if it's something we can facilitate, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jerry, once again for joining us, and thank you to everyone listening again, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Stay horny.
Don't!